Did the Niagara Movement advocate for voting rights? Have you ever wondered how the fight for voting rights began for African Americans? The Niagara Movement played a key role in this struggle. Established in 1905 by W.E.B. Du Bois, William Monroe Trotter, and other black activists, this movement was a direct response to the racial injustices of the time. One of its main goals was to advocate for voting rights for African Americans. The Niagara Movement called for full manhood suffrage, meaning that all black men should have the right to vote without facing discrimination or restrictions. This demand was crucial, especially in the South, where laws like literacy tests and poll taxes made it nearly impossible for African Americans to participate in elections. In its Declaration of Principles, the Niagara Movement emphasized the urgent need for voting rights as a fundamental civil right. Unlike Booker T. Washington, who accepted limited political rights in exchange for economic progress, the Niagara Movement insisted on immediate political equality. They wanted to abolish all forms of racial discrimination in voting and other civil rights. The activists of the Niagara Movement did not just stop at advocating for voting rights. They also sought to end segregation and all forms of racial caste distinctions. They engaged in public protests, legal challenges, and lobbying efforts to overturn discriminatory laws that suppressed black political participation. Although the Niagara Movement faced financial and internal challenges, leading to its dissolution by 1910, its efforts laid the groundwork for future civil rights organizations. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or NAACP, emerged later and continued the fight for voting rights through legal action and political advocacy. In the context of racial tensions after the American Civil War, the Niagara Movement represented a shift from the gains made during the Reconstruction era. Despite the promises of the 15th Amendment, which guaranteed black men the right to vote, many faced renewed disenfranchisement and segregation due to Jim Crow laws. The Niagara Movement was a vital voice in insisting that voting rights were essential for African American citizenship and equality in the years following the Civil War. Their advocacy highlighted the ongoing struggle for civil rights and set the stage for future generations to continue the fight for equality and justice.